So today, I would like to talk to you about integrating virtual math manipulatives into your classroom and why it can truly benefit the productivity and interest when teaching math to your students. However, first, it is important to know what I mean when I say virtual math manipulatives. They can be defined as interactive web-based visual representations of a dynamic object that presents opportunities for constructing mathematical knowledge. Now that is a mouthful, but it essentially means that we are using physical math objects and manipulatives through technology. Now, you may be familiar already with using physical objects to teach math concepts, but you probably wonder why we should change something that has worked so well in the past. I would like to state a few great benefits of the many that technology brings to the table in this aspect. First, you can do much more customization online with these manipulatives you use, making them fit the needs of countless activities that you come up with your students. With physical objects, you're much more limited because you're stuck with what you have. You cannot change the properties of the physical objects. Virtual manipulatives are much more accessible to teachers and students when they're free and online. We can use them whenever and wherever we want. We also often do not have all the funds in the world to buy all the manipulatives we want, so this allows us to use whatever we need easily. And lastly, it also works well for all grade levels. Often, older kids may find it embarrassing to play with silly counting blocks, but using a computer will seem much more age-appropriate to them. Now, this use of technology also aligns with universal design for learning, making it very educationally valuable to us teachers. It allows learners who are more knowledgeable to represent content in a technological format rather than through pen and paper, which is what we normally have them do. It also encourages students to engage because often kids will find it easy working with technology much more interesting. And lastly, it also allows for students to easily express what they know about using manipulatives and problem solving. What makes virtual manipulatives so versatile in teaching is that they can be used in group assignments or just individually. You can easily have kids collaborate during an activity to construct a manipulative that pairs with what they are working on. But it also is easy to allow students to work on their own. The format of these websites often are easy to navigate and need very little teacher instruction. What comes along with these group assignments is a positive social interaction that takes place between your students. When you have kids collaborate in problem solving, they often open up to one another and express their ideas using these manipulatives. It can act as a mediator that encourages students to support one another's ideas. What is so great about these virtual manipulatives also is that the game-like nature of it allows students to enjoy the work that they're given. Math does not always have to be quiet work with a pen and paper, but rather it can be fun and enriching when we use math manipulatives. Kids these days love video games, and this will align with that much more than regular classwork will. It will encourage students to think critically about math concepts also, while they're maintaining interest and engagement. Now, math can be really tricky to understand because a lot of what we learned happens with visualizing things in our heads. However, this really does not work for every student. Every kid's different in the way that they learn. So, math manipulatives are vital for some kids. If children feel they understand math concepts better with the use of virtual math tools, they will likely be much more motivated to use it again in the future. We always hope for our students to use their resources when they struggle and find themselves in a tough spot. And virtual manipulatives are a great way for kids to do this in every classroom. And it will help accomplish independent problem solving. Now, there is a lot of more research on this topic in virtual math manipulatives, and many people have done extensive research about how it can benefit your students. Here are a couple journals that I use to guide my understandings in this presentation, and I encourage you to look at them on your own and learn more about this great teaching tool. Thank you for watching.